So thanks for joining us for our large scale projects. This is our large scale projects where you can do these for between $20,000 and $30,000. They are a lot larger of a scale. Some of these are deluxe packages with the 2 pumps and then really a long waterfall. And then some of these are bigger waterfalls with a lot of buildup. Project number 8 was our large deluxe pondless waterfall. 25 feet of stream with 2 large pumps, 4,000 to 8,000 gallon an hour pumps. At the crest we have probably 14,000 gallons an hour making its way, twisting down and running through a really cool split stream where we had some really cool things happening in different waterfalls. Fantastic person to work with. Really happy with the way this turned out. Our large deluxe pondless waterfall is just an awesome package. I really like the creativity it allows us to do because of the huge flow rate and the real long stream. This is the center point of their home, their backyard, and it's pulling them onto their porch and deck all the time. He said he loves grilling by it. He gave us the thumbs up during our spring cleaning, and it's just another one of our happy clients. I love what I do. I love it because as you watch these videos, you're gonna see different packages, but some of them are the same package, but they look nowhere alike. They're all different. How cool of a job is that? Every single one we sell, every single one we create is a different, unique piece of art, and I just love my job. So check this out. Project number 18 was one of our larger pondless waterfalls we built last year. Not only was it a 25-foot long pondless waterfall, it was a deluxe pondless waterfall as well. That means we had the opportunity to play with 2 pumps, which were our 4,000 to 8,000 gallon an hour pumps. It included underwater lights, so we added 2 extra lights with our package because it's the deluxe package. So this is really lit up well at night. One of the things that's really unique about project number 18 though is that really advanced buildup we had to do. They decided they really wanted to have a dramatic waterfall that had a lot of changing heights. That gave us room to have more waterfall, more white water, and then we also were able to make some really cool splitting effect happen up in that stream. So it's really interactive for their grandkids. But what's fun to watch is the before and after of this one, because in the before you can see it's very flat. And then in the after, man, we got 6 feet of height change. And we used a lot of huge boulders and outcroppings to help us gain that height. So we can't wait to go back to this one. It was right in the winter when everything was dead and looking drab and covered in snow. So we can't wait to go back to this one because they've made this really cool backdrop of plants and trees to really make it feel like you're going into the woods and it's coming out of the woods. So I'm really happy with the way this project turned out. Let's check this out. was a fantastic project for us. It is our 40-foot long pondless waterfall. And we also added a land bridge. So we put in a dual-walled culvert tunnel that is very structurally sound. And then we filled it with dirt so you could drive back and forth over it with the lawnmower. And then the water flows right underneath it. It's a beautiful project. I love the way it turned out. The client was so fantastic to us. She made us meals every time we were there, made us cookies. Just lovely to work with. We are gonna go back and we're gonna check it out because she is a master gardener and I can't wait to see what she's done with it. It's gonna be fantastic. I love the view from inside on this project because when you're sitting down in their porch having a meal, which we were lucky enough to do, you could see that whole waterfall just making its way down to you as it disappeared into the gravel, turning from window to window, giving you a reason to walk outside and walk around it. Plus, with it having the tunnel that it disappears, that's a lot of intrigue. It makes you want to go up and see where it disappears, how it disappears, where it starts. So I really love the way this project turned out because it encourages you to walk around it, gives you a patio to sit on, all sorts of cool things. I love it. Check this out. To project number 7. Project number 7 is a medium pond. So this is our 11 by 16 foot pond. The clients had owned it before us. We took out their old pond because it was leaking, old, outdated, 20 years old. That's usually when you want to start thinking about a redo. We tore out their old project. We saved what boulders we could, and we came in with new, substantial, huge boulders working in the old field in the same spot. I really love the way this one turned out because it's right underneath this old pine tree and it's just mature, hanging up over the pond. Just gorgeous. I love the client. She's just been nothing but fantastic to work with, happy to see us, and knows about the ecology and how to take care of a pond. And what's really fun with this is I really like the way our waterfall turned out, and it comes through some huge, substantial boulders. The only thing that's a bummer with project number 7 is when we went back to clean it in the spring, they had a power failure over the winter and all their fish had passed away while she was traveling. So what happens now is we have Dave who can check on it regularly because sometimes people forget they have a pond, or the home sitter forgets that there's a pond out there. And in those real cold months, if you have a power failure to one of those circuits, your pond will freeze over, and that's when the gases build up, and that's when you're gonna have some fish loss. And unfortunately in that cleaning, we had to clean out all that fish loss from the winter, and man, that was a rough one. So check out that cleaning video, follow this link here, and you'll probably have some fun watching that one. There's a little PG-13 section there where we are going through showing people that the fish didn't make it and me having to clean it out. So there's some fun in there. I always say what we do is a very feeling thing. You have to get there to actually feel it and sense it and feel that water flow, feel that movement, see how substantial those boulders are, and see the different colorations in the boulders and all that. It's a very feeling thing, but hopefully the videos are doing it justice because this is a beautiful project. I'm really happy with the way project number 7 turned out from 2019. Check this out. number 6. This is what we called Horseshoe Pond. We were so lucky to be able to do this project. They're fantastic people, and we've been talking about legacy as a business and as what our personal goals are as a team for a little while. And so it was really fun to go to this project because it was a legacy. The family had owned it since the 1800s when they built it. It's been in the same family for that long. Just lovely people. Fantastic project. We called it Horseshoe Pond because we kept finding horseshoes. And I think we found like 10 while we were on the job site, and they belong to the family's history, and they graced us by letting us take a few home. Thank you so much. It's a medium pond. That means it's an 8x11 pond, but they had a long stream, and they didn't want to have lots of crashing waterfall or a heavy flow rate. They just wanted to have a nice meandering stream. They added a gazebo and now a patio and fire pit. What compliments to our creation. They've been planting it, and this is just what it looks like after year 1. I can't wait to watch this mature because it's just beautiful, and they love it and they're super happy. So really happy with the way project number 6 turned out. Horseshoe Pond, love it. Check this out. Project 21 is our medium pond. That's an 11x16 pond. It's 30 inches deep, and then they had a 15-foot stream added onto that. And then when we came back, we did the additional add-on of the waterfall that we added on, and it was a 10-foot waterfall. So this is, again, this whole package is just now with the waterfall add-on is just over that $20,000 mark. It was in a really tight access area. We had to place all of our boulders from one spot. We had to lift the boulders up over a wall out of the alleyway, spin them around into their position. We had to take apart an old waterfall and dispose of it. The taking apart of that, we were very efficient. We were able to have our MT85 on the driveway level with the bucket catching everything as the E20 put everything in there, and then it just had to turn around and dump into the dumpster. First time project for me where I drove our excavator up a staircase. I've never done that before, and it was a little scary, but man, it was fun because we're always conquering some kind of new challenge, and there's always something to learn, and there's always a new way to push yourself. Check this out. for spending your 4th of July with us, and we're grateful that you spent some of your Independence Day, some of your holiday watching our videos. Our large highlight video turned out fantastic. Again, this is everything you can do for between $20,000 and $30,000, and I guarantee you that this is going to have a humongous impact on your property. Again, we want to thank you for joining us on Independence Day. We reflect today on our gratitude for freedom, for being able to choose our career and be able to just do what it takes to make this a successful business. And everything we do, we're very motivated people, but it has to fall within our morals and ethics. Integrity is number one to me, and that is number one to all of our guys. If we say we're going to do something, we do it, and that's very important to me. And if you don't believe me, go watch our client interviews back on our Pond King Water Gardens page. We have 7 full-length interviews, and they'll tell you what it's like to work with us. We just started project number 7 for 2020. I'm really happy with it, that's going, and now we just booked number 18 in line. So we have a lot of things to show you. We have some really big projects ahead of us this year with some unique opportunities to be creative. So those are the things we think about as we reflect upon what it means to live in a free country. It means that I get to go home to my children every night and give them big hugs. It means that I get to have a stay-at-home mom because she was able to choose to be a stay-at-home mom for our children, and that was her choice. It means that we get to choose what it is we do for a career, and we get to leave something behind that we're super proud of. So I love what I do for a living. I'm grateful I get to live in a place like this to be able to do this, and I give my thanks to everybody that helped us have a free country. And remember, freedom is important. So as we move forward in life, be responsible, and always remember, freedom is a gift. So let's use that gift with gratitude and build something great with our lives. That's what we're trying to do. So hit that subscribe button. We're going to show you how fun water features are, and we're just going to keep pushing forward towards our goals. All right, everyone. It's Pond King, and I'm signing out. Happy 4th of July, everyone. Sponsored by Pond King Water Gardens. Living works of art, 1 yard at a time.